Hello and welcome! This is MegaCorp, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. Okay, I think I am going to send this fleet over here, and we'll stomp out some of these. Ooh, automated dreadnought. Okay, we probably won't be able to beat that, but there's a space amoeba here. We also have some space amoeba there. That's probably the quicker to get to up here, though, so let's go stomp on those while we have these guys hired. Who knows, their contract may run out before they get there, but at least we'll have them do something in this interim period while we have them around. Okay. Ooh, we have a station not connected. Let's make sure that we fix that. So we want to go in here, we want to grab that guy, and right-click over there. And now you should be nice and connected. Let's double check. Everything else is connected. Looks good. All right. Also, you have any upgrades? You do have an upgrade here we can do. Off-world trading company wouldn't necessarily be a bad one. We'll go ahead and grab that. Increase the trade value in that region. And we also have here we could build something. Not sure what we would build. Is there any resources we necessarily need? We could do that. Listening post. Picklam Station's over here, so I don't know if a listening post would do us much good. This increases naval capacity, but we only have one anchorage. I think it's per anchorage. Yeah, so you'd want to do that in a place where you have a bunch of anchorages. What does this thing do? That sounds interesting. I'm thinking about doing that. Let's do that. That sounds fun. And then we have... yeah, defenses that we can upgrade. Might as well do that as well. Alright. Looks like we're more or less ready to go. Let's do a really quick overview of our planets. Make sure we've got everything going for that. Looks okay on the capital. We're already building something here. I would say looks okay, but we could upgrade a little bit more jobs if we wanted to. We're maxed out districts-wise, so it would be a matter of what we have. We've got exotic gases, so we can go for a little bit more research. We're doing okay on consumer good production, so I don't think that would be a bad upgrade to grab right now. Alright, over here, again, we could use more jobs. We really haven't filled out the population very much. How are we doing population-wise? We could shift some of our population. Although we'd lose jobs if we did that. Not really a necessity right now. We still have a decent amount of housing. But once we get to that level, we are probably going to want to start shifting things around. Alright, so in any case, let's go ahead and give ourselves probably some energy production here. Wouldn't be a bad thing. And then, again, probably could use some more jobs. Mineral production looks pretty good. And I think we had a decent amount of moats. Yes, we do. So we can go ahead and upgrade that. Alright, looks like we're all set to go. Let us start.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, so building some ships here. We're upgrading our station here. I think the idea of this was to increase its shipyard.
Ships upscaled.
Okay. So, now that Gorham Station has just finished, a couple of ships here. We're at 191 out of a possible 200 we could do, and we're almost to our cap there as well. I always forget exactly how many points. I think it's easier to figure out, like this is 1, this is 2, I believe these are 3, but I don't think battleships are necessarily 4 points. But either way, we should be able to afford 1 battleship. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Gorham Station. We might not be able to afford it just yet, though. We could buy alloys. It wouldn't necessarily be a bad plan. If we don't want to wait, of course. But if I remember correctly, battleships are pretty expensive. And we have quite a bit of energy credits. We probably want to keep some on hand. I really hate how this steps up. Because I don't want to buy this many, but this is not enough. Alright, you know what? We'll just be patient. We don't necessarily need the ships that badly. So how powerful is our fleet at this point? 53.4k, and we could jump that up a decent amount. We could split these two fleets and have them go in a couple different directions. So we want to bop this. Let's make sure we're not routing through. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, because I kind of want to clean some of this stuff up. I mean, it helps somebody that's not me. Really not that high of a priority. I'm just kind of doing, you know, we'll keep them together, whatever. Oh, we've got some unemployment. Ah, okay, so somebody's moving around. Not a whole lot we can do about that. Unless we increase the jobs of what it is that they are moving away from. So that's going to be a specialist. I'm not sure if they used to have these symbols, but now it gives you a good idea of where you're going to see unemployment. So what were you? You were an unemployed enforcer. Okay, interesting. So I don't know if I can get any more enforcer jobs easily anyway. Because we've upgraded the Hall of Judgment as far as we can upgrade it at the moment. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. And I don't think creating more jobs at that level will necessarily help. You know, this is a good question on that. Is there jobs that are available at the specialist category? Because if there isn't, okay, so maybe what we'll want to do is just create some more jobs, either by getting more alloys or getting more minerals. We're doing quite well with minerals. This gives me 1 job. I believe this gets you up to 8 jobs. So that's going to be, well, how much does this get you up to? Yeah, but see, minor jobs are not at that level. So we'd want that if we're going to do anything. All right. Hopefully we take care of that before things move around too much.
Upscaling complete.
We go with more growth. What is the upgrade requirement? Gases? Okay, we've got gases. I'll go ahead and do that. We do need population on this planet. And it also gives us more amenities and things, so, yeah. I guess we might as well speed up a little faster. So how much do we need for a battleship? That's what I want to build. Almost 1,500. Alright. Well, we're up to 1,000 already. Not too bad. I definitely could improve my alloy production. We could also look to continue to colonize. Alright, let's take a look at our colonization. So we've got an ocean world that's 100%, and it does have cornucopia. Now, it doesn't really help us in minerals or anything like that, but honestly, maybe we could use the food, although I think we have a lot of places that we could do well there. We got an Arctic world here. Decent mineral capacity, no real special effects. We've got 2 planets here, both of which are Arctic. I should also pay mind to... Okay, so you've got a good and a bad thing. The sizes of these planets, so these are kind of small. This is a alright size planet. Ideally, I think you're looking for like size. Like, see, this is really small. You don't want a size 8 planet. So, moving on, 15. Yeah, we got a lot of little guys. 17, but I remember there's a like kind of a debuff on that planet that we had kind of been ignoring at 12. Yeah, so we don't really have anything that is necessarily huge, but I kind of feel like we should just colonize here because this is, you know, really habitable. It's not a bad system. It does have a nice little buff there. So, all right. So we'll wait until Sierra Frey Station is done upgrading, which shouldn't take much longer. Oh, we got a tradition? Okay. Well, it's going to be either pop amenity usage down, or the time it takes for unemployed pops. Well, there you go. That would help us right now. And leader lifespan. Well, that's always a good thing. Let's go ahead and do the unemployed thing. I'm not that big of a fan of this. Although I like, honestly like all of these. These are all good. We really only have one more track after this. Alright. We're getting closer and closer to the end game. Oh, and that reminds me, we do want to upgrade this station because it's a nice bottleneck for us. So how much do I want to prioritize? Oh, what do we got here? Okay, these guys close borders with me. That's not really too surprising, as they are, I believe, a rival, or if they're not a rival, they're an ally of a rival. Okay. So you guys are still on your way to go up there and blast some stuff, maybe? So you're done with the upgrade. I think we immediately go ahead... Oh, private colony ship. Oh, it's a different type of resource. Okay. Design was automatically generated, but will not... okay. I'm still just going to go ahead with a normal colony ship here. We want them to be ocean. Yeah, right, because it's ocean planet, right? So ocean habitability. So that'd be the Gorf. I really like these guys because they're strong. That's going to give you good output. And then I got science stuff too. Let's see what else we got. These guys, what are they? Uplifted? Oh, okay. Not sure if any of that stuff really. Oh, okay, we've got the same kind of thing here. And we've got these guys. Okay, kind of like it. We've got a lot of ocean possibilities here. A lot of races available. Then we got these guys down here. Alright. Well... I still like the space hydras. But you know what? To just mix it up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab... I have to find them in all this mess. One of those uplifted guys. This guy. Because, I mean, he's got a lot of traits, right? Starborn, which seems pretty good. Got... a little bit more unity, army damage, yeah, just for a little bit of a extra flavor. Go grab that guy. All right, let's continue. Oh, and that's right. Yeah, let's go ahead and start upgrading this because it takes time for this to happen. So, I'm gonna upgrade. This doesn't take a lot of resources to do anyway. So, as that progresses, we will eventually make it a pretty formidable star base.
Upscaling complete.
Oh. We no longer have a migration treaty with those guys. I'm not sure I'm super upset about that. Okay, so you're all done there. I think it's about time we just come over here and we build ourselves a little outpost. Because I'm kind of tired of having to plant guys here to stop piracy, and I think that will probably get taken care of, because I remember Eludra Station has quite a bit of defenses anyway, so that should stamp out the piracy. We don't really have any issues with piracy in a lot of our systems. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, fleet's still moving along. Alright. Not quite there. But yeah, I just want to get to a point where we max out the fleet more or less, and we're ready to go.
Upscaling complete.
For any end-game stuff that may happen. What do we got here?
Upscaling complete.
Our one area is being blockaded. Oh, we've got something going on over here. Another unemployment thing. We can take a look at that. So what's the issue with the unemployment? So metallurgists. So we know if we created more metallurgist jobs, that would probably take care of that immediately. So is that a thing we can do? In theory. How are we doing on the resources, though? Because we're going to need moats. Yeah, it seems we're fine on that. And we need jobs anyway, so go ahead and take care of that. And it does seem like our problem with the unemployment over here got taken care of. Let's see if we can figure that out for sure, though. So I increased... Honestly, I don't remember what I increased. I thought I increased metallurgist jobs. Looks like they got all filled out. Whatever we have here in specialists, so that's good. Alright. Once we're done popping out this colony ship, I'm going to want to be upgrading things on... A lot of things going on there.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, there's our colony ship. Go ahead and come in here and colonize that planet. That's fine. Okie dokie. And then we're going to go into the station. Alright. So my idea here was I wanted to get a fleet academy, and then I want to get, after that, I think I want to get two, or at least one shipyard, maybe two. That way we can really churn out ships. So we have two places we can churn out ships really quickly. We have Gorham Station, which we've been using, and then we'll have Sierra Frey Station, which we could potentially churn out 3 ships, maybe 2 at a time. So if I can get my alloy production up, which we're working on, we'll be able to rebuild our fleet if anything catastrophic happens really fast. So that's the idea anyway. We'll just do 1 shipyard for now, and then we'll see how we feel about things after that.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, this guy's still tooling around in our systems. I'm not really sure what the deal of this guy is, but he's been within my empire for a long time. Hey, helping me out, right? Because we've been getting research through that. And then once we're done with building this, I'm going to see if we even need the fleet here anymore, and then we'll see about upgrading it, perhaps. Okay, the mercenary contract ended. Just before they got over here to blow up the space amoebas. Well, that's fine. We're not going to pay more for them, so we're just going to go ahead and let them go. And let them go. Well, alright, well, you guys unfortunately didn't get helped out by us. I mean, it's only, like, what, 560 strength? They would easily crush that, but whatever. Okay, research agreement with us. That probably more hurts them than it does me, because I have probably much better research than they do. We are at a point where I could build that battleship, so let's go ahead and do so. Build ourselves a battleship here. Yeah, a lot of these commercial packs are broken off. I'm still a little bit confused, because didn't we check the capital here? Because this was something that got broken off, right? But they still have their headquarters. You would think that that would get closed when that, but again, I guess it's just a matter of, did it already get established? I guess it keeps operating. Maybe it doesn't take any income without an agreement. Not really sure.
Research actualized.
All right, research time. So that was just a buff. I guess we could take this. We also have a couple other technologies we could take. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to just go ahead and unlock a lot of this stuff. So we'll start with the rare technology and we'll go from there. So in my main fleet here, which is the lake, we have 2 Titans, 4 battleships. We're working towards a 5th one. We have 15 cruisers, 20 destroyers, and 27 corvettes. That's probably a solid fleet there. Depending on where we're going to be at after this battleship completes.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Yep. Okay, that's being established. Oh, is this done? It is. Alright, let's go to our star bases here. Alright, first things first. This is going to be entirely a defensive platform, so everything I'm going to be doing is going to be weapons. So we're going to have a gun battery and a missile battery for just a little bit of diversity. And then I also want the target uplink computer for extra ship weapon range. Well, now they close their borders with me. Interesting. So these guys are kind of getting hostile with us. Let's just check that really quickly. Did they join a federation? They did. They're part of the Golden Concord. Which means these two guys aren't allied anymore, which is why these guys didn't help out. Now I get it. So these guys are pretty much free game. If we want to attack them and take stuff from them. Well, is there anything here that we would want? There's a lot of trade value here. We could take the planet. Let's see what else we got. Decent resources. Yeah, these are all decent resources in here. We could take these 3 systems. I've got plenty of influence here. Oh yeah. Strategic resource. That's always well worth it. Let's take a look around. So maybe we take these 4 systems here. Take the planet and a few others. How good is this planet? It has a lot of trade value, so you'd think it'd be pretty decent. Okay. It's got 31 population. Not bad. It's not a very big planet. It's already maxed out. Well, that could be a problem. It's only got 3 housing left and no jobs. I mean, we could always change some of that stuff around. Like, they've got double precinct houses. Why would we want that? You know, those are things we can change around. That's not a big deal. A lot of trade value here, though. Okay, well, it's a thought. If I'm going to go that route, we're going to, of course, want to wait until we're done constructing here. But it is that time to go ahead and wrap up the video here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.